Hello, Monsters Abound here. Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 16 of my Malekith campaign. We're pushing against the alcohol. I think we've almost, I keep saying we've broken them, but we pretty much have. This army here is, I think, basically their only current army, so we can crush that. We've got Malekith and Felicion here, both with fairly beefy armies. We should be able to easily do that. And Moransti is heading for the Palace of Ruin over here, which again should be an easy fight. So, without further ado, Felicion, would you move up? And Malekith. I'm gonna fight this one.
Come, Suki, to battle.
Oh, so many Marauders. There's always a lot of Marauders though. It's basically their thing. There's just lots of them. Still, at least they're flammable. Right, Hagreen? Yeah. So we spotted some trolls heading towards us. We're going to single bolt them. It's doing a fair amount of damage, but not as much as I would kind of like. Never mind. We've got Felicion moving up to support as well. So Felicion is bringing a bunch of bleak swords and dread spears. It's also bringing some cold one knights and some shades and some hydras as well. Very exciting. And our force sort of perched on this hill over here. I'm so sick of this map. I'm unbelievably bored of it. Hagreen's going to send a burning head out. That's going to roast quite a... Oh my god, look at that. Holy jeez. That's pretty good. How many killed? 145. Jeez. And Malekith is then going to breathe into this lot. And that, yeah, I mean, 177 kills. They've done a heck of a lot of damage. Oh, we're about to get blasted, and unfortunately a chariot comes in as well at the same time. But I think the chariot gets a lot of damage from that spell as well. Felicion's forces moving into position, but they're a little bit slow to arrive, so they kind of end up piecemeal trolls, charge straight into this unit of dread spears. We've got a lot of enemies here. There's a lot on this sort of like corner here, and this unit of dread spears have had enough already. Dark shards taking a lot of damage. Malekith has gone off to deal with the Chaos Sorcerer Lord, and we're going to drop a piercing bolt of burning right on this blob. Yep, that's a lot of fire. Hagreen, 308 kills. Yep, that'll do it. So Malekith is dealing with the Chaos Sorcerer. He's got charged by some Chaos Marauders and some Warhounds. Yeah, and the Chaos Sorcerer Lord tries to get away. Oh, dick. Never mind. That piercing bolts of burning, I think, was just enough to wipe out so many Marauders that the rest of them decided to leave. Our Hydras have turned up as well. Hounds of Pestilence there don't know what to do. Good. Our Cold One Knights charging in. They're going to mop up some of these units. There's a chariot there. Some trolls as well. They're going to clean those guys up. More metal. And we get Murderous Prowess goes off. Malekith is still quite a large mass over here. Malekith's moving to try and deal with that. These units here are rallying and returning, so we're going to pull back. Let our crossbows do their work. However, our Cold War Knights get tangled up in the units trying to flee and end up being quite slow to get away, so end up getting charged by a bunch of Chaos Marauders. Fortunately, the War Hydra is there to lend some assistance, which immediately breaks them, and then they get counter-charged by the Cold War Knights. Over on this flank, we've targeted this blob over here with Malekith and also all of our crossbows. They're all repositioning.
Destruction awaits. This was not meant to be. Our masters desert us.
Finally, our bolt throwers and crossbows open up on this mob. And it does enough damage to drive them off the battlefield. And over here our Cold One Knights are just finishing off. With Hagreen not just happy with burning them all to death, he's now going into melee them because, you know, that girl is crazy. Just a last breath, just to, you know. Yes, you do. Well, Ulfric bloody hand is now bloody everything because he's dead. So that's good. And we've taken the city. Malekith's got another skill level, which is good.
Search it, then burn it.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I am unstoppable.
We've got the Dragon Bane Gem, garbage. Obsidian Amulet, actually pretty useful. And we've completed the quest because we've killed a crap load of Marauders. Where are we? Blah, blah, blah. Right. So, no, that's the one we finished, isn't it? Is that the one we finished? Quest successful. Quest issue. Oh, here we go. Vol's Anvil is a volcano within which lies a shrine of the elven smith god. It is the most sacred of sites, and now the Witch King has it in his sights. With the Destroyer in hand, he marches relentlessly upon Ulthuan's shores to the tip of the Dragon's Spine Peninsula and into the volcano itself. As expected, the High Elf Guardians are waiting within. So, let's have a look. Enemy forces. Ugh. Dragon Princes, Phoenix Guard. Well, that all looks horrible. So that's good. Might need to switch up Malekith's army before we try that one. Felicion has done good work, but she's currently suffering from attrition. That's not going to help. No.
Enacting my dark desires.
Okay, well let's repair that. Let's destroy that because we don't need it. We get an obsidian quarry. Yeah, sure, why not?
Of the Witch
And
King,
Moransteed is not going anywhere. Really?
Yes.
Oh, because we... Yeah, okay, I thought we'd had a turn, we haven't.
Dark purpose.
Actually, can you get away? You can. Let's move you back over here. That's going to not give you attrition and let you replenish. Okay. So, Felicion. Let's give you Sea Dragon Cloak, because that's just always a good shout. So we can move on the Frozen City and Nagra over here. So I think Malekith's going to go for Nagra. Felicion can move up to hold Dragoth. And Moransteed can head for the Palace of Ruin. And Rakal, you can do some, I don't know, cross-stitch or something? Bit of knitting, just to keep yourself occupied. Don't want you getting bored. Let's get a Dark Palisade. Yes, we did want a Dark Palisade there. We've got a lot of money. In fact, we've got loads. Probably does help the Malekith's forces in the garrison at the moment. However, let's get the Black Tower of Malekith, so Malekith has somewhere to stalk off to when he wants to do some good quality brooding. We definitely want the Temple of Cain. Although, do we? Because it does increase public order in adjacent provinces. Only by additional 1 though. And it's going to increase the slave decline by 9%, which is only additional 3%. Well, let's get the Dark Elf port first, because that's going to increase our income by 400 and a whole bunch of other stuff. And then we definitely want the Palace of Dread Knights. And the Tower of Dark Sorcery can't hurt either. And then we spent all our monies. Oh. There's 2% decline there. Okay. Well, let's have a look at what rights can we do. Can we do anything fun here? Maybe sacrifice to a Hecate, the sorceresses. We've got a couple of them now, haven't we?
Dreadlord.
So we've got Rasara,
My cruelty knows
Hagreen, and Caladriel. You know what? That would probably be a good shout. Let's do that. Sounds good to me.
King of Nagaroth.
Your army's looking a little bit beat up, but I think it should be fine to take on the Palace of Ruin. Malekith has got a skill point, and I'm going to put that in. So we've got Slaughter Lord. That's quite nice. Let's go for Rally, because then we can get some of these abilities here. And our Blackguard have leveled up quite nicely, so that's pretty good. I kind of want to replace a lot of these with Blackguard. Well, you don't have shields. Someone was saying about Still Faith Overhaul, meaning you have to tailor your armies to your enemy, which I think is fair. It's a good point. I think against High Elves and Dark Elves, I probably wouldn't want as many Blackguard because I don't have the shields, and we're going to have a lot of missile units in those armies. But yeah, against sort of the Marauders, Blackguard probably work quite well. On the other hand, we have kind of, you know, broken most of the Marauders now, so I'm not particularly worried. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Shakara is reducing the Chaos Corruption here. Public Order is climbing.
Death Knight is upon us.
Yeah, we're going to do something about the Chaos Corruption there. That's fine. It's all going very well. I'm very pleased. Although Mother might be in trouble. On the other hand, she does have 4 armies there, so she might be okay. You know, girl power. She can look after herself. Oh no, who got wounded? Tamarith. Who got him? Eric. Oh no. I get him once before, let's get him again. 55% chance. Good job, there we go. Pow, Nadraxis takes him down. No problem. Let's make him immortal because we do like Nadraxis. What a guy. And piercing shots, just in case I want to put him in an army. Right, Zoram. Can you come over here and assault the garrison? Don't screw it up. Good, yeah. See, that's what we wanted. Good job.
Master of cruelty. Battle at last. Death to
I'm sure we'll resolve that. Oh, we lost our Dark Rider. Never mind. Never mind. Let's loot occupy.
There's destruction everywhere.
Yeah, there is. Okay, let's give the next rank of Sheaf Master. Can we recruit anything? No, but we'll be okay. Okay. Malekith, you're going to come down here. We're going to do a little bit of light raiding. And Felicion's going to move up to Dargoth.
Cruelty and violence.
And Resra has a skill point, which I'm going to put into... I do like the Pendulum, is just good. I don't like the other... Enfeebling Foe and the Withering are meh. The Penultimate Pendulum is great. Pit of Shades, brilliant. Occam's Mind Razor, brilliant. All those, really good.
Dreadlord, awaiting command.
And Hagreen has leveled up as well. Yeah, I've got piercing bolts of burning. Did do horrendous damage in that last battle. That was hilarious, so we're going to get to that. Public order is dropping like a stone, but that's to be expected. You know what? Torture posts, probably a good idea. Public order's okay here. It's fine. Yeah, that's all good. And Satilla has a skill point. Do I want to give her a cauldron of blood? Makes it cause terror. Yeah, why not? She can have a cauldron of blood to ride around on. She'll love that. But the Palace of Ruin is garbage. But we do have an outpost garrison. So that does give us some units to defend it with, because it is a Norscan outpost, so you can't build walls. That's not a huge problem. But would be nice to have the Altar of Cain. Let's get the torture post, just try and control the public order a little bit. I don't think we're going to be able to, but that's okay because we're pressuring them, just keeping the pressure on. That's what we're doing. So what? Okay, so that's Fortress of Damned and the Palace of Princes. So that's part of this region here. Yeah, so we're taking the Palace of Ruin, we're going to take the Frozen City, Shargrath and Nagar, and then we're going to hit the Fortress of Damned, the Palace of Princes, and at that point the alcohol will cease to be.
What now?
What now? Just keep on doing what you're doing. Just stay there. Be all, you know, cleansy. Good.
Twisted beauty.
Good, that's fine. At least it's comforting to see that even the AI goes after its own or other enemy factions' unprotected settlements. Oh. Are they going to play Ring Around the Roses by just taking each other's cities from each other? 4 stacks. Holy crap. I think Arnheim might be in some trouble. Interesting move there. Not quite sure what the point of that was, but good attempt. Morality is strict. Good. That'll help a little bit. I mean, probably not all that much. No. That's okay.
Never.
Never, you say? Yeah, this should... yeah. More slaves. We got a power stone for that. And we're going to take a Nagar.
Moving back.
Going to loot and occupy. Oh, we've got Warrior Bane. This unsettling weapon spreads a curse on all around, de-abusing enemy warriors of their martial skills, minus 6% weapon damage. And an Overseer. You know what? That might be quite good for Hagreen, because she can fly around above. So let's give her the Warrior Bane. And you know what? Having something where she can't incinerate herself will probably help. So let's give her some fire resistance. And a Dragon Bane gem. Because she's a pyromaniac. So that's gonna save some 3rd degree burns.
Bloodshed.
Okay, public order here is rubbish. Let's get rid of the requisite horsey building that they always build. I guess that's because it's one of the few buildings they can actually build that transfers across.
Yes.
Okay, Hagreen, you have a skill point, and Give a flame storm. Because you don't have enough destructive abilities as it is. Let's get... Favour the fortunate. The gods help those who help themselves, raising them above the rank and file to elite status. Charge bonus weapon strength and armour for Blackguard, Harganeth Executioners, Coldborn Knights, Coldborn Dread Knights, Coldborn Chariots, if they are rank 7 or above. Currently, that's no one, but we'll get there. Okay, the Frozen City.
Master of cruelty.
What sort of defences are there? Not many. Can we... Failure. What about you? 34% chance. Success. Good job. I think Moransti can take the city with Caladriel. We're going to give you Winds of Magic. We might... You know what? Palace of Ruin, I don't care about you.
Noble blood. Destruction. Cruel and
Frozen City's where it's at.
For victory.
And we're going to loot and occupy as per usual.
More power. More.
Okay, can we build anything special here? No. Oh well. Right, let's get rid of that. Let's repair that. And ideally we want... Yeah, we need torture posts. I also need to get rid of... We need to take Shargrath as quickly as possible. Public, but the Frozen City is the one that will... The rebellion will pop outside the Frozen City when it happens. Which it will happen next turn. But it'll pop outside the Frozen City. That will leave Felicion and Malekith free to move up, grab Shargath. Probably well, I might let the Palace of Ruin just fall, to be honest. We can grab the Fortress of Downs and the Palace of Princes after that.
Malekith.
Bloodshed becomes me.
Do I want to move Felicion up now? The only problem is we will take Chaos Corruption. Yeah, don't want to do that. Right, Raquel, how are you? Yeah, you are terrifying, sitting in Clarkeron doing nothing.
Fear my malice.
Yep, I do, trust me. Maybe, maybe I should get some more Death Hags. Selveth,
Bride of madness.
you're in. Cleanse Corruption. And Specialist, sure. We'll get you to move over here because the... To be honest, we can't... I mean, the Corruption is gone and it's dropping. So we should move you over to here because that's going to help that. There we go. It doesn't help much more, but it does help. We've got an imminent rebellion, but kind of knew about that. Unassigned skill points. Moransti. I think Eternal Hatred's pretty good. Strength of the warrior's attacks never wavers. For an instant, such is the opprobrium felt for the hatred of the hated high elf cousins. Ooh. So I want to see a counsellor about that hate. That's something that needs to be worked through. Okay, we've had the rebellion, but that was expected. That's fine. And Mother is probably going to take Arnheim now. Every time I see Tauren Rock, I just have this sudden urge to take it. I don't know why. I just...
I am Malekith, Lord of the Black Tower.
You're losing. No. You won't join Confederation. Okay. That's okay, you know, that's fine. We're going to deal with Clarkerond next. Okay. So daylight denied. So we've got income from slaves, income from iron, gold and stone mines. And we've got imminent rebellion. Well, no great surprise there.
Do not displease me.
Well,
Death to all
if I just kill you, is that displeasing you? Don't know. Don't care. You're dead. Rest, you've got an overseer. And a skill point. Level 9. My goodness. You know what? Have a cold one. Yeah. And Caladriel. Have a dark steed. And have some scouting. And then get back in the frozen city.
Of the Witch King.
Right, Zoram. And Adraxis. We need to take... We need to take Shargath as quickly as possible, but we're gonna... Yeah, let's have a... Well... How much do I need for raiding? 50%. It's going to take me ages. Ah, screw it. Just charge. We'll be fine.
Dark and noble warrior.
Right.
Establish a
Felicion,
garrison.
you're going to go and grab Narga.
Bloodshed becomes me.
Okay, what do we want here? Well, first off, I want a growth building. We want Dark Elf Manors. And then here... is the Frozen City a marauder? No, it's not. I'm just being mental. Slave... Well, to be honest, I don't want slaves going there anyway. Just want them going to the Iron Mountain, so doop doop. There we go. Just to the Iron Mountains. You know what? Just getting our... Yeah, getting our Artesian house just for the moment.
Come, see my coat.
So, 2 more turns on the Tower of Dark Sorcery, the Dark Elf Port, the Palace of Dread Knights, and 3 turns on the Black Tower. Takes a long time to erect a big old tower. Ooh, now, yeah, go, yes, let's upgrade that. Zoram has got a skill point. Let's go for assault units because he's been doing quite well doing that. Malekith should be in range of Shargath next turn. Shakara has not moved. You're going to head up here, and we've also got Selveth. You're going to come up here as well, and do the cleansy stuff. Got to be a little bit. Clarkerond. I've taken most of Car's cities now. So once I've dealt with them, I'm going to cross the sea over here. Probably land at Caron Car, take it off them. Okay, what research do I want? Income from slave pens and slave markets. I mean, I do like that. Let's get tempered in blood. It is often necessary to execute a few, publicly of course, to quench the fires of revolt in all the others. I mean, that's just using your noggin, isn't it? We're going to get a rebellion there. Yeah, I don't care. Chaos Rebellion, they'll just go and raise it. That's fine. If I have strong feelings about it, I can always go and resettle it later. Oh no. Uh-oh. Mummy might be in trouble. No, maybe Mind you, there's a lot of high-off armies hanging around.
Choose your words carefully, Immersive.
How about no? How about you just give me some money? No? Okay, well. On your head be it.
I have never been much of a diplomat.
The Dark Prince demands peace, does he? He can just carry on demanding. Yeah, well. Okay, so we've had a rebellion. Do I deal with that? I mean, I could. Yeah. You may as well.
Carnage and bloodshed awaits.
I mean, it's more slaves, so...
My power grows.
Indeed it does. Oh, we've got a Banner of Rage. Nice. Okay, Moransti, what shall we give you? Let's go for... What do you have?
Malicious and cruel.
Could just go for... Oh, we've got an aristocratic name. What do I want? Ooh. Should we get an aristocratic name of power? Does Moransti feel... Does she feel like an aristocrat to you? Let's get... Oh. I'm going to go for a revered name. We're going to do that. I'm going to get Sheaf Master. What we got? A rival warrior has brought battle to your army. He is fierce and you are spread too thinly. There are but two viable options. Fall back to a better position or draw all your forces together for one last savage push. Fall back. Pride is powerful but blinding. Do not let it obscure a tactical opportunity. Fall back, regroup, and strike back with renewed vigour and rage. And that's going to give us plus 20 leadership during battles and plus 5 speed for all units in the army, and with the name of Moon Shadow. Or a final push. The Druki do not retreat, do not relent, form up. We will make them bleed until they cry for mercy that will never come. Granite Stance. And it gets passive ability, hold the line, the ability stand or die. I quite like a final push. Let's do that. This is Moransti Granite Stance.
Master of cruelty.
So, do you not get... you get Kindle the Fury. So we've got Hold the Line, which increases melee defense. We've also got still ability. So Hold the Line, which increases charge resistance for allies in 40 meters around them. And then we can also get Kindle the Rage. So she could be a real sort of like banner, a real sort of buffing. Everything around her gets buffed.
Victory. You obey me,
Let's head back to the Frozen City. Let's get Nadraxis. We're going to assault the garrison. Success. Good job. And Zoram, you're going to assault these units. Success. Oh, God. Look at these guys. And then we're going to... Malekith is going to go in. Yeah, yeah.
Bloody slaughter awaits.
Noon Occupy, as per usual. Everyone dead.
Malekith, King of Nagaroth.
There we go, that's better. Malekith's got a skill point. Let's go for... Oh, that's interesting. So does getting Granite Stance give you a different... Or is that just Malekith?
Be quick.
Felicion, what do you have? You have Kindle of Fury. Okay, so Malekith has a different red line ultimate. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's just wanted to check. I don't think that's very useful for Malekith because normally he's flying about on his dragon anyway. I mean, missile damage and missile resistance for dark shards is probably pretty good. So let's go for Cull the Unworthy. Those who fail to make the grade don't just die, they're tortured and used for target practice. Firm but fair, Malekith. Firm but fair. Okay, let's repair that and repair that. Let's leave that there for the moment. We can then recruit the Dark Rider to replace the one we lost. Zoram has got a skill point which we're going to pop into Assault Garrison because he does good work. And Adraxis is going to get Piercing Shot. And, oh, Hagreen. Yeah, Flamestorm. Because not enough fire. There's never enough fire. Can we go and grab that? May as well. Mist clings to the ground and stubbornly refuses to shift even as your followers stride forth. They approach a place of ancient power. It is forbidding, but those who dare to tread here may be rewarded, or so the prophecy scrawled into the map states. The power of rage or the power of persistence. Get the power of rage. Physical resistance 25% for 10 turns and additional treasure. Very nice. That could come in useful if we want to take Caron Carr. The garrison is pretty beefy. We're going to need probably Malekith to deal with that one. Oh, Galadriel. Let's get Piercing Bolts of Burning because that's pretty good. And everything else is looking pretty good, I think. We can upgrade to the Dark Crag. Nowhere in Naggaroth is less safe. One could lose much and more along the treacherous crags. That's going to reduce the upkeep for Cold Run Knights, Cold Run Red Knights, and Cold Run Chariot units. Going to upgrade to the Arena for Public Order. And Chaos Corruption is dropping to 0, so I don't really need the Altar of Cain. More sorceresses would be good. Let's get a sorceress's abode. And I mean, having a Dread Manse, nothing wrong with that. Could get a Harpy Roost. Let's get Dread Manse. Also, Mother.
Enter and speak.
How are things?
Time is a luxury of which you have little.
Oh, good. Okay, that's fine, but it does look like Lothran. Yeah, unwise. There's definitely a lot of. It's quite messy down here. Lots of High Elf armies, lots of Marathi's armies, all duking it out while we finish off the Overhaul up here. I think after we've done that, we're going to take on the Claren Clar, finish them off, wipe them out. And then I'm probably going to give the Bleakhold an offer they can't refuse. And after that, I'll probably come down here and help Marathi take on Lothran. At the same time, however, I'm probably going to leave... I might leave Moransti to take on the Norse. Mind you, I could afford another army. Maybe I should get another army. Or maybe I should replace some of the units in these armies with better units. That could be an option. Okay, Rasara, you've got a skill point as well. Let's go for the Withering. May as well. May as well go for that. And otherwise, I'm fairly happy with that. But I think we've about run out of time. So next time we're gonna finish off the Ag Hole. I mean, I think we've been doing pretty well. We've just pierced straight through their lands, and they're pretty desperate, I guess, now. And then we're going to deal with Clarkerond. Finally get around to it. So there we go. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.